Hello YouTube, TeamGushki here, bringing you guys my updated Gulldo deck. So, after the March Banlist, I have changed my deck a lot. Before I played Tengus, but sadly they got semi-limited. So, this is my new deck list for my Gulldo deck. Please enjoy. So, for my new Gulldo deck, I still run 3 Windas and 3 Guldos for the basic searchers. And then I have 3 Eagles this time instead of 2 because I run Inferno summon in my deck, which surprised the opponents. But if I have some matchup with with metas, I will take out Inferno summon. Also, 1 Eagles out for not giving them an advantage to summon their monsters. Anyway, next we have 2 Caams for the recycler. 3 is still too much for me. I still like to keep it as 2. And 1 Thunbolt to search out Sage in the deck. Sage, when you destroy a monster, you get a Winda's, Gulldo, or Egle back. And next, we have this bird. I don't want to pronounce his name; it's too long. Anyway, this effect is when the opponent have 2 semi-tribute monster on the field, you can special summon this from your hand, and also once per turn you can negate 1 monster effect on the field. So pretty neat. I like this card, but I usually side out if I need to, cause sometimes the opponent run a rainbow deck, so it's hard to get 2 exactly semi-tribute. So next, I have Lady Ninja E. Thank you for the suggestion for putting the deck for the people who comments on my last Gulldo video. And next, Silent Psychic Wizard. Just a good card for the psychic supports. And 2 Junction Crow. I side 1, well, cause I kinda run out of Dark Monster to summon Dark Smoke this time. Cause basically this time I'm majorly focused on Wind Monster. And now we have 2 Black Wind Monster, which is Gale and Elite. Pretty sure everyone knows the effect, so I'm just going to skip over this. And now I have 1 Dark Smoke. Dark Smoke, the bossy card in the deck. Another bossy card in that is meklord-wisel in the deck. Since opponent usually use Darko, Surrender Tribute, and Mirror Force to against me on my Dark Smoke or my Wind Monster, special summon this. Yeah, what now? Got a boss monster on the field. Surprise opponent. I like this card. And now we move on to spells. We have 2 Sharer of a Mist Valley. The best card, the fail spell for the Gulldo monster. Before this card is broken with Tengus. If Tengus got destroyed by effect, get the other Tengus out, get the other Gulldo monster out. Your turn, you synchro summon right away. Broken card, but sadly Tengu got similar limit. Anyway, 1 Gulldo, contact with Gulldo. Just to return 2 Gulldo, destroy 1 card. Before I run Quopent when Tengu is semi-limit, but since Tengu got semi-limit, really like Quopent doesn't really work on the deck anymore. Well, next, Inferno summon. I usually use this when Junk Synchro, bring back Windas or Eagles. Inferno summon right away. Boom, 3 monster on the field. Well, sadly, I just few months ago, I just noticed that Inferno summon cannot activate during the damage calculation. So if say your Winda got destroyed by battle, you want to search out the Eagle. When Eagle is summoned, you cannot activate Inferno summon just because it's in the battle damage calculation. So that's the only bad thing about this card. So so now if I match up with a meta deck, I might take this out just to play secure. And next, Miracle Synchro Fusion, just to summon the boss monster. Creature Swap. It's good for Eagles and Guldos, but not on Windas, due to the Windas will miss a timing for or no, it wouldn't get an effect because of a wording, because it says destroyed by opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard. So if Winda is on opponent's side of the field, it's sent to the graveyard, it doesn't really work. So that's why I only put one creature swap instead of 2 or 3. And now we move on to staples. Heavy Store, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and MSTs. And traps. We have Mirror Force, Call of Haunted, Sullen, Compose, Icarus Attack, Dark Bribe, Trader Tribute, and Blessing of Gusto. Next, we move on to extra deck. So we have one TG Librarian, one Magical Andre, one Catastor, 2 Daigasto Gulldo, 1 Daigasto Eagles, 1 Ancient Fairy Dragons, 1 Black Rose Dragons. I'm thinking of running 2, but I only have 1, so yeah. Stardust Dragon, Arajaga Archfiend, and Mistworm. Sadly, Trishula got banned. The thing is, I saw my Trishula before it got banned. Randall of our Dragons, Ultimate Exxon Kickers, 1 number 17, and last we have 1 number 96, which is a troll card that I like to troll opponents by using Inferno Reckless Summon, targeted Windas, and the 3 Windas out, Xyz Summon for number 96. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. TeamGushki signing off.